It's your boy Nico the Virgo, and I'm back with another video. And I'm just gonna basically redo a video that I already did, just to, I guess, clean it up this time because I said the wrong things. I don't know, but what I was saying in the video, that basically I was saying, to sum it all up, right? The Impala SS, at least in stock form, for the price these days that people want, for the price as of 2023. A lot of my age, some of my videos, they don't age the best. Like even a year ago, I recommended a certain tuner. As time goes by, that tuner ain't even all that. But y'all know who. Anyways, uh, it's overrated because, for one, at least for how, for what it came with compared to the other B bodies, right? And what I'll first touch on, right, is the rear gearing, right? I've already touched on this, but the rear gearing, the 373s are really a great performance modification for this car outside of, engine modifications. It's like, fools when they say they got, I got a this and that stroker, I got this and that cam and this and that heads. That don't mean anything to me because I want to know who tuned it. I want to know, for one, can you drive? Two, is that cam, that big old cam that you're so braggadocious about, is it being supported properly? What is the rest of your drivetrain like? That's what I want to know. And is it running? Running. Both. That's what I want to know. But nobody cares. Everybody wants engine horsepower and the most expensive engine, but no support. Just a bunch of chop, trying to just look fat, look and sound fast, but not be fast. Anyways, and that's kind of, the look fast instead of being fast kind of thing. That kind of applies to these cars in stock form. But that's the thing. In stock form, I really feel like these are, people go after these low mile examples, this and more expensive examples, because maybe they feel like they're gonna get that best super sport experience. And because they're such a popular car to hot rod, because they're so easy to hot ride, that they feel like, okay, if I get the low mile one, everything's gonna be easy. I won't have to replace a bunch of stuff, so on and so forth. I'll be good, but not realizing, basically what Chevy did, they sold a decent engine with a really sucky drivetrain and fuel system and brake system and a few other things. A lot of things. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. And that's it. But because all the other stuff around it is poor, they feel like the engine itself is bad. But that's not true. People LS swap these cars, they put strokers in these cars, and they think that's gonna solve all their problems. It's not gonna work like that. There's plenty of stroker cars. Even some of my videos I mentioned before. I mean, it is what it is, but I've mentioned other cars that y'all can go look at that have high horsepower engines that are running bolt-on numbers. And when I say bolt-on cars, I mean bolt-ons as far as the engine. Bolt-ons, gears in the stall does not make it no longer a bolt-on car. I'm gonna say that too. None of the way that, no, that's not relevant, especially with an almost 30-year-old car that has rear and the transmission that's prone to fail. So yeah, that's not relevant. But all in all, man, it looks fast, but it's not really fast. Not this one. This is clearly not stock, okay? For the people who like to comment, it's like that one guy that was hating saying it was bone stock. If you spend, literally, you don't even have to scroll that far. Just Google search Impala SS. It's not stock. Look at my interior videos. It's not stock. And when I walk around and whatnot, it's not stock. And for one, I've seen a couple people critique my intake from almost a year ago. I no longer had that intake. I basically had that $400, $500 Ram Air intake just without a shroud. Whoop-de-doo. But that's cool. Waiting for Dan to hit me back about his supplier to see how much all that's gonna cost. Still waiting. You know how that go. It's whatever. Plastic piece missing. Whoop-de-doo. Y'all kill me. But anyways, what I'm gonna say though, real quick, don't sleep on the other B bodies. And in my opinion, if I had to do it all over again, I'm not buying this car again. If I didn't get lucky and get the car and it already had, decent modifications and it had the interior was redone. I mean, come on, like it's not too many it's not too many of these cars we can open the door and they look like that. I mean, I'm just saying, a lot of them got rips and whatnot. But it's if you're looking for a car similar to this, just go ahead and get your Roadmaster and put an Impala SS front clip on it and call it a day. Because end of the day, all these cars have the same chassis, the same engine, the same everything. Every performance modification that I talk about will apply to your car also. That just is what it is. And honestly, in stock form, I'm gonna have to say that this is probably the most overrated B body out of all of them, because even the other B bodies, the Oldsmobile Cruiser came with a cutout vent opening in the bumper to allow air, I guess. That's supposed to be the theory. But everybody got little theories, but what about real life data? Nobody seems to provide that whenever they disagree with me. But anyways, another thing, these only came with a 308 rear. The other B bodies came with 342s. And from the research I did last night, the 93 Fleetwoods came with 373s. So, seeing as with the V4P package, something like that. But, excuse me. So yeah, man, the other B bodies, clout points aside, are better. I said what I said. It is what it is. It's pretty much the same thing, just much overpriced. In these days, man, like I said, I'm only basing this off of the 2023 market for these prices. My videos, a lot of videos, don't age that well. And $35,000 for a 308 rear gear, 1,400 RPM stalled, 4,000 pound sedan. Yikes, man. Again, this is only based off of the market as of 2023 and as of the past few years, actually. And it's don't nobody feel bad, and if you're looking at one of these cars, don't change your mind. I'm just giving you the real and how I feel. And this is not a clone. I'm not finna show for the 15th time it's not a clone. Just look at my other videos. It's not a clone. This is just coming from a perspective of somebody who daily drives these. Well, yeah, I had a Caprice 9C1, then had this, basically the same thing. For a couple years and been modifying them and doing different things with them, which is the whole reason why I'm making videos about modifications and whatnot. And I must say, it really just boils down to clout points. Just the attention. I'm not really an attention guy. I don't care. But that's the only difference between the two cars. I mean, well, of course, it's a whole lot faster than my Caprice, but that's because of modifications. And again, outside of clout points and people giving you thumbs up and people just taking random pictures of you and flagging you down, asking you a bunch of questions and just coming to your comments, making dumb assumptions. That's another thing that you'll get with this car. People just think they know everything about it because Impala SS, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I really can't come up with the idea why I get so many dumb comments. But anyways, man, I said what I said. Like I said, make nobody feel bad about their purchase. It's just, I feel like the other B bodies really have a lot more going for them in stock form. And if I had to start from scratch, this ain't the B body I'm grabbing. I'm just saying. So for anybody who's looking into these, don't be so hooked on the aesthetic. The B bodies, you can black those out and still get that same cool, real sleeper look. This ain't a sleeper by a long shot. The other ones are real sleepers. And also, the cool thing about the other B bodies, you can't lowrider this. You can, but nobody's gonna really come on now. I mean, But with the Fleetwoods and the Roadmasters, you can lowrider those. So think about it. You got a car that you can make a lowrider. You can make, just keep the luxury muscle look, rat rod look, any kind of look you want to go. Doesn't matter. And you aren't stuck with one interior color and 3 colors. Exterior colors, 3 exterior colors. That's it. But other B-bodies have those same colors and then some. Just saying. Anyways, man, it's your boy Nico the Virgo. That's the end of the video. That's pretty much, an opinion that I always wanted to share. Like I said, I already made this video, but I'm just redoing it because it got flagged somehow. I don't see. I don't know. But anyways, y'all be safe. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and y'all stay tuned.